dumbass thought that, but there are a lot of...
Old CP squared has 51 minus degrees of freedom, making...
On the way home, I got hungry, and I ate it.
We're Americans, and we only like competition, okay? I'm eating, and I'm reading a book, and this waitress comes up.
Mr. Cruz, come out of the closet. No. Come on, ridiculous. Mr. Cruz, you can't just stay in the closet. All right, you need to come out now.
What's going on?
Tom Cruise won't come out of the closet. Well, we can't leave you alone because you won't come out of the closet. It's been 4 hours now, and Tom Cruise still will not come out of the closet. Hundreds of onlookers have gathered here in hopes that the celebrity will finally give in. Tom Cruise, please come out of the closet. Everybody here just wants you to come out of the closet. Nobody's gonna be mad. Everything's gonna be alright. We're still not exactly sure why Tom Cruise is in the closet, but I'm being joined now by famous singer-songwriter R. Kelly. I was just sitting here. Tom Cruise locked myself in the closet. Ask myself, why won't Tom Cruise just come out the closet? Nobody's gonna know answers. And so I pull out my gun.
All right, folks, we're gonna just begin banging on to this. I'm sorry, everybody, for being so late. I'm a slacker today. I don't know why it took me so long to get here, even though I was doing the normal stuff that I normally do. So let's go ahead and begin our intro stuff, and then we'll crack on.
Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and/or hosts. They do not explicitly or necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by this channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during this program.
It's just like Killer Cop 4, but she's got Hema instead of fry cook balls. I need you, Action Bastard. Action Bastard, I need you. Action Bastard, I need you. Why am I wasting time dancing?
You want to know why? Because the world is fucking flat, dog. And everything that you see up there, as far as like planets or stars, yeah, guess what, dude? It's fucking fake. It's just lights up there. The government put those lights up there so you dummies could just act like there's something up there.
Wait a second, are you a flat earther?
Call a crackhead. You're stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, you're stupid. Okay, so we're just gonna go as fast as we can. So let's bring in our co-host.
But some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right.
Yes, I guess you're right. How you doing, Brendan?
Howdy. Yeah, I'm doing okay.
Good. Thanks for burping the mic. Anyways.
No, I burped the other way. My mic's just sensitive. Sorry.
That's why you're supposed to put up You're supposed to put up the gate. But anyways, it doesn't matter.
Well,
all right, let's bring in our guests.
It's up pretty high already.
Okay, all right. Anyways, let's crack on.
Mama.
Oh, Mama.
And there we go. How y'all doing today?
Hello. So the gate's too high, you can't climb over it, Brainless?
Yeah, so it's...
I can always climb over it.
His gate's too high.
Or is the gate the way you walk?
Or
you can't catch a pig in an alleyway with your gate.
That's a good one. Okay. So anyways, let's crack on and say hello to the Sedimented. Sorry, everybody. I'm was late. I thought that I could have made it on time. I don't know what happened today. I'm fucking sorry.
He's just
It's
stupid.
been a long. You dumbass. It's been a long weekend. I did a bunch of shows, and then I'll be camping in the next couple of days, so we won't be doing streams for the next couple of days. And then I just got my plane ticket to go out to the Californias to meet the mamas, the skits, and the wolfies and stuff, and we'll talk about that soon. So anyways, let's say hello to the side of my chats, and we have an Ollie man.
Hey, Ollie, if you're still here.
Yeah.
Hey,
we
Ollie.
have a demons.
Demon.
No, for Ollie, because Ollie's Canadian. Happy Canada Day.
Oh, that's true. It is Canada Day. You're right.
Yeah, happy
This is
Canada Day.
Thanksgiving, right? Today?
Yeah, it's something like
What's
that.
their Thanksgiving?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's their genocide day. It's their
something like
they
that.
celebrate genocide.
Oh, Ollie's here. You were lurking. Okay, Ollie.
Hey, Ollie.
A stupidity.
Hi, stupidity.
And of course we have. Go do it, brainless.
Oh no, this is not their Thanksgiving. It's called also known as Dominion Day. Okay.
Okay. So anyways, let's
anniversary of a war. I
crack
gotcha.
on with
All right.
Skits'.
Hi,
commercial.
Skits. Happy birthday, Eve, Skits.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So it is Skits' mama and Mai's birthday eve. Tomorrow's our birthday.
Yep.
There was somebody else whose birthday it was as well, but I don't ever remember that. But anyways,
either.
if somebody can remember, put that in. I know there's another content creator that we share their birthday.
Yeah,
with.
but
anyways,
I can't remember. It's been a while.
yeah,
so can't
I
remember.
honestly don't remember. So anyways, let's crack on and let's see. We have the Tank Girl's Pet Dragon.
Girl.
How are you doing?
Hey, Tank Girl.
Do a safety break to do some patchwork on your vest. Hopefully you get that all done soon. I know how it is, how tiring it is too. So
Yeah.
yeah, well, hopefully that goes better for you. And yes, sorry we had to push back the time. Hey, Josette.
Yeah. Sorry. Hey,
I
Joseph.
just
Yes.
They were all cool with it. They were just chilling in the chat. We're just talking.
Yeah, I'm still a little exhausted from the events that I did all weekend.
Oh
and
God,
trying to
no,
get ready.
Skits. You're really trying to get him drunk, aren't you?
Oh Jesus, did you already do something and things?
You put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shot glasses.
Jesus Christ. It's Canadia's birthday today. Okay.
It's Canada's birthday, yeah.
Slim, does that already make it Scorpion time?
No, we're not eating any more scorpions. I'll eat other bugs. I'll totally eat other bugs. Like if we're gonna eat bugs,
Thank you guys.
Maybe at some point I'll eat the tail, but we're not
Yeah.
eating any of the other claw. There's no way I'm eating the claw.
No, don't do it.
So let's get them a crasher. Just let me know how many thingy-mabobbers you sent.
Uh-huh.
Are you
Yeah.
ketamine me? Are you ketamine me? Seriously?
Wow,
Are you
Skits.
Do you want me to tell everybody how much you fucking gave me, or do we
Holy
want to just
moly,
keep it a secret?
Skits.
Anyways, let's crack on to
I know
read this.
it's a big amount from the.
It's
So,
fucking
so, so
it's
you
a
just
hooch.
gotta you gotta down a whole bottle in one go,
Oh my God.
like
No,
a
we're
full
gonna eat
size
a bug.
bottle.
We're gonna eat. Yeah, it's almost a whole size. I'm gonna eat a bug. We're gonna do some shots and other things. Skits, thank you very much. I was going to ask for that amount of money to help me have extra money for being there to visit y'all, but you took care of that motherfucking shit.
He probably already knew that.
I'm sure that he did, and him and I already talked about how much I paid for the ticket and other things and stuff. So, thank you very much, Stupid A. Thank you for the earlies, and thank you, Pets Dragon, for the early
Thank you
birthdays.
guys.
And thank you, Skitsum Crusher. You just made it so
right back at
that
ya.
By the
I
way,
can get everything done to come and see y'all.
Yeah.
you stupid cunts! Happy birthday!
Yes, thank you.
For me, it's already your birthday.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
It is, huh?
17
You're right.
For
I'm looking at the
you.
time.
So since I can't remember, since
I'll
I
say I'll
can't
be
rem-
back in a little while.
yeah, totally. Since I can't remember exactly what I have in this goddamn bag, pick skits. Pick a cricket, which is a grasshopper. So grasshopper, worm, or cicada. I think that's the other thing I had in here was baby cicadas. Yeah, that's a cicada. That's totally a cicada. So I think that I have two different types of worms. I have a cricket
Thank
and
God
I have a
it's better be
cicada.
noisy on your mic right now.
Oh yeah, totally. So skits, pick which one you want me to eat out of these, because we're only going to eat these. I'm not eating any more black scorpion until I figure out a best way to do that. So Skits McCrusher says,
grasshopper for the win.
For the win. Okay, totes. All right, so give us a second. Let's do a little bit of things and stuffs. Let me drink a little bit more of my burr. I'll take a shot or two. Then we'll get into that thingies of the mabobbers. Before we get there, Mama, Skits, Wolfie, and I, plus Mama's family and maybe a handful of other people's, we're all meeting at Flat Earth Pizza in Nevada. And so we're going to be doing some content. So we're going to hopefully do a live stream. We're going to do some shorts, YouTube shorts. We're going to do some Instagrams. We're going to do some Tickama Talks. We're going to do a bunch of content while we're there to share with y'all for the meeting. So look forward to all the fun stuff we're going to do. I'm definitely going to stick like a knife in my skull at Flat Earth Pizza.
Slim, but don't forget to bring clothes.
Clothes?
Yeah, you can't be naked there.
Oh, I have to wear clothing.
Yes. It's not clothing optional. Sorry.
Well, I thought if they believed in Flat Earth, they didn't believe in clothes. I'm just kidding.
No, they believe in clothes.
Usually, those are the people that believe in clothes.
Clothes proves the Flat Earth.
Because they have a closed mind. Obviously, they believe in clothes, right?
Yeah,
exactly. Totally. Speaking of that devil, right quick, if there's anybody in the West Coast and they want to meet us in Nevada, message us in the Dissim Accords, and we will
let us know.
People that we trust, or the people that we know, where we're going to be and when, and we're going to, to the best of my knowledge, if I'm correct, Mama, we're going to rent probably a private room, right?
I don't know if it's a private room. I think it's just a restaurant. You sit down at the table, so I'll have to.
Okay, but we're going to have to call them and let them know.
We have to call them ahead of time. I don't know how many that we're having a large party coming that day.
Yeah,
I thought you were saying you and Mama were getting a private room.
I wish, but I don't think I don't think Mr.
Hubby is going to be there, so I don't think that's going to work effectively. Sorry.
Hey, yes, I don't know how much of a cock he is.
And I'll have at least my possibly my daughter-in-law. She doesn't work. I think my son may have to work, so he may not be able to come. My oldest son. But my daughter-in-law is trying to get the day off, or so she can come with us. So is my son, but he says it's the weekend at the movie, the cinema he works at. They're really leery about letting people off for the weekends.
Yeah, totally.
It's hard to do that.
Yeah. So, anyways, let's crack on. I'm going to take one shot right now. Then we'll watch a little bit of. We'll go over the idiocracy of what we're going through.
Hey.
No.
If you've not heard of Date Right Stuff, thank goodness that you've never heard of it. But unfortunately for you, if you've never heard of it, now you're going to hear about it, and now you're going to know about this fucking dumbass shit. So anyways, let's crack on.
Right.
Cheers, bro. Salute to Launch's School.
Yes,
one in the pink.
Slim, you teach us so much.
Yes.
Yeah, not in the right way. I teach you the wrong things. The things that y'all shouldn't know about in the zeitgeist. It's never the best.
I said it was a hint of
Slim's a parent in the commercial we had in the 70s about a kid, the dad that finds marijuana under the kid's bed and asked him where he learned it. I learned it from you.
I learned it from you,
Slim
Dad. Yeah, I'm the dad that you learned it from.
He said you'd be like, well, yeah, let's smoke some, son. Here we go. You'd be that kind of parent.
Yeah, there was an old joke. I don't remember what it was on, but it shows the teenager in his room smoking weed, and it shows the dad in the basement smoking weed, and both of them are thinking, what can we do to like get along with each other? Like, what can we do to like be cool?
How can we find common ground?
Yeah. And it's like it's pot, just pot. It's pot. Just go smoke together, and y'all will be
smoke
cool.
A blunt with
and
your kid. There you go.
Yeah. So not saying go smoke out your kid, but
no,
there are ways to
but
find out if
that
your kid
option,
smokes.
right?
Yeah, and or there's a way to find out if your kid is the pothead for sure. Like when he comes into the house with a Jerry Garcia fucking tie-dyed shirt and tie-dyed pants, and he's got his hair in a bun. You're like, all right, homie, we need to smoke a joint together.
He starts to grow dreads.
Yeah, a white boy or a white girl with dreads, and they're wearing Grateful Dead fish t-shirts. You know, you're like, okay, we need to smoke weed.
They're wearing the knitted those knitted hats that look like the berets or something, you know, on their head. They start going full bore with it. You're like, son, are you into drugs?
Daughter. Totally. Yeah.
No,
smoking
man,
with the in-laws.
No, I wouldn't do that, Dad.
Awesome.
Wow, look at my hand.
My favorite time to smoke with the in-laws or the family was at barbecues.
There you go.
Because then nobody smelled like anything. You just smelled like barbecue.
You gotta have the barbecue.
So you could go around the house and go smoke a joint with everybody and then come back and just start working on the barbecue again. You're like, no, it just smells like barbecue. What are you talking about? No, grandma. It smells like barbecue.
Pillows. Thank you.
Pillows a sneak. Thank you very much. I don't recognize. Well, you already have a wrench, so you must be one of our. I think that you keep changing your name. I think you're that person who keeps changing their name. So Tank Girl got one,
Mr. Fear, Trav from TO, and Reader of Pain and Spooky Bed Hair. So
awesome.
Thank you.
So if you got a membership, if you got a membership, here is a video for becoming a member if you weren't already a member, and even if you were, here is your video. So thank you so much, Pillows.
That was so CGI.
It was completely CGI. That was not a person sitting in a fake thingy-mabobber with a helmet on. Never mind. Hello, misinformation agents.
Yes, hello.
Welcome, and hopefully this is not your first time here. And if it is, welcome to the Insanity. If you hang around long enough, you will become blue. And if you don't know what that means, we will talk about that in a little minute.
Yep.
So, if you've never heard about date right stuff, we'll give you a small intro to it. So this is a right-wing dating app that this dude has come up with that he's trying to sell. But then he does these weird, silly things where he sits at a restaurant and eats food while he throws out half-assed thoughts, I guess.
Okay.
So anyways, let's crack on and
let's see.
If you became a new member and you're here, please say thank you to Pillows if you got one. So anyways, let's crack on. What we're gonna do is I was gonna do from like a long time ago to now, but I think we're just gonna go from now to before.
Go backwards.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna go backwards because literally after looking through these again, luckily for me, there was a content creator, probably Hassan, I think is the one who was watching these, and then I got fucking turned on to this shite.
It turned you on, eh?
Turned on.
Well, Hassan is fucking hot. I mean, I would totally bang him if he would let me. Anyways.
Slim! Who wouldn't you fucking bang?
Don't tell Hassan. Hey,
I know exactly.
There's a lot of people that I'd have to at least wear a condom with. Anyways, let's crack on. Let's watch this.
Are you saying you won't go bareback? I understand.
There's only a handful of people I'll go bareback that are male. Most of the time, if you're female, then you know what I mean. I have a vasectomy for a reason, but we'll talk about that later. Anyways, let's crack on.
You probably do Trump. Oh, never mind.
I would only do it with anybody in the Trump family just to hurt them. So like it would be a lot of bondage and a lot of like ball gags and things putting up their arses
ignoring
and
of the
stuff
safe
like
words, right?
Yeah. No, I'd never give them an opportunity to say the safe word.
We do not condone ignoring of the safe word.
We're just kidding. No matter how much you want to.
Yeah, Scientology. We're not
bullying Scientology
or harassing
you. We're just laughing with you.
Thanks, Scientology, again.
You can rub Trump's diaper all over you. A little bit of Trump scat.
Ah, shut up! Don't get that fucking.
Okay. Let's go past that.
Talking about playing with shit, man.
You bring up a certain person and you complain about what dog says. So let's not go there.
Hey,
I'm not talking about playing with her shit.
That doesn't matter.
I was trying to keep out of that mud pile, but never mind.
It's the gross factor. Do you understand what I'm talking about?
Misinformation. Do you have a flat earther YouTube channel that you make fun of flat earthers?
Yes, they do. They have a
channel. Well, then you're going to be blue. Oh, then you're blue. You're blue. Hold on. Then you're blue, and then you need to go ahead and
put the link in it. Oh, Brandon's already got it.
Well, there we go. But you still need to be blue. So let me blue you right quick.
You know what I'm going to be doing.
It's relatively new content, so
perfect.
You know what?
Second to blue you.
You know what I'm going to be doing? I'm going to be clicking one of those buttons on that page, on that YouTube page.
And just for those that are thinking, I'm putting out a video. I'm doing the best of review debate of the Trump-Biden debate, but I'm putting my own spin on it with my little clips and things like that.
I'm so fucking. I can't watch. I can't watch the debate. I can't even watch people clipping it out very much. I watched a couple of thingies. I'm just like so disappointed in the way that fucking went and how everything and I don't know.
They're both just as dumb.
No, I know. And the idiocracy was in different forms on both sides.
Yeah.
One was in a certain way and one was another
Trump
way.
Were priceless.
Yeah, and so we'll go over some of that. I do have the Remixed Bros did a thing about the debate that we'll go over probably next week and go over some of that stuff.
Trump has that tell, doesn't he, when he's talking shit.
Yeah. But when Biden was talking, Trump's face.
When he's lying, I know it's involuntary, but he plays that imaginary squeeze box, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He does. So when he was asked, did you sleep with a porn star, or did you hush money payment to a porn star?
I only did these things. I only did things this, and then
until the squeeze box come out. I did not have sex with a porn star. Fuck off.
I'm making it fun to watch, though. So
yes, thank you, Mama. So share.
I'm treating it like I would treat a flat earther, basically. Giving some information, giving some funnies.
He's already getting measured up,
and so Mama will share that as soon as she has that. On the Distant Accords and other places, and we'll all So, anyways, let's crack on. I'm gonna take one more shot right quick. Then we're gonna watch 3 of these because they're shorts. So they're only 30 seconds long to 60 seconds long.
Shorts.
We're going to play one each, and we're going to laugh our arses off and bust a gut, and it's insanely stupid. Obviously, this douche nozzle has a format that he's doing to entice right-wingers to add his dating app. So this is to get people to join his dating app that he has.
So it's a
just
grift.
like, yes, it's just like Dearth. It's just like all the other people that are selling their apps, their clocks, their watches, their whatever's. It literally is.
I'm like, I gotta say, like, I've seen some of that flat Earth shit, like the tables with like the flat Earth in between it, like that shit looks fucking awesome. Like, I'm like, fuck, why are you not just making a regular landscape in a table and sell that shit? Like, you could make so much fucking money.
Some of those flat Earth things are awesome.
So much. Like, why you gotta spin it as flat fucking shit, you know?
Because when you pigeonhole it into that category more, you can charge another $100 on it. So if you just made a resin table,
but if you make a regular table, not flat Earth, with the same quality and like with a cool landscape in between, you'll sell 100 times more.
Oh, yeah, there was a guy that made these awesome clocks. They were beautiful. They had like a domo with them, and the sun. I thought I'd hang one of them on my wall. It was about $500, but
Simon Dan has a clock he's selling. It's got 15
degrees per hour.
15 degrees per hour.
Yeah.
It's 15s all the way around, so it's like a 24-hour clock.
Yeah.
15s.
So
now that's
really
clever.
But really what it is these people realize they can grift off of fucking idiots, and if they put a fucking flat Earth something into it, they can charge another $100 or $200, and that's why. So anyways, let's crack on. Let's crack on.
Yep.
And I'm taking one more shot, and then we're gonna watch the first one. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna try to break up things just a little bit more, because people have been kind of copywriting and things and stuff. So we're gonna do a little bit.
And
it's amazing.
Please, people on the panel, be kind. Don't bully this person. Don't harass them. Don't bully them.
No.
We never actually do that.
No, we never do.
It was
but
just
like some little
bitches.
It was just. I'm not mentioning them.
Got you. I got you.
Some little bitches. We all know. Everybody in the Discord knows who we're talking about.
It was just a bunch of lawyers that came after us because they were trying to get that.
Are we saying lawyers in quotes?
Yeah, lawyers in quotes. Sure.
Lawyers in quotes. Is how I put it.
They came after. Well, whatever. I'm not saying they're coming.
I'm saying
after
no lawyer's
me.
going to come after you on Discord. Do you know what I mean?
No, yeah, totally not. But on YouTube, the reason why we had to go over this, what we went over today, is because they push this so hard. And when I put up my review, they didn't give me it back, but I just had to go to a YouTube school for a second and passed it. There's nothing happening. Anyways, let's crack on.
Yeah. Well, that might also be YouTube saying like, "Oh yeah, we're doing something against it." Big bad blah blah blah. And
they're trying to not get sued by Scientology.
Like, we gotta slap you on the wrist, but we agree with you. But like, I don't know. I still think they're little bitches for bowing down to them. Like, come on. If South Park can stand up to them, like, come on, then YouTube can stand up to them.
Yeah, let's just
let's crack on.
Okay, but now everybody knows who we're talking about.
And go ahead and watch the shorts from Misinformation as well. And Pet Dragon, we'll talk about that later. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, if you know what I mean. All right, so you can't take a shot with me now. We'll take a shot later. Wink, wink. Anyways, so with this.
Know what I mean?
Okay.
I should have really got to school to become a lawyer specialized in copyright. Yeah, totally.
Someone that Team Skeptic used here in California.
Yeah.
And he's a copyright lawyer, and he only asked like for $1.50 or something like that, and he'll handle your copyright cases if it gets to the point where it's bad. I've been able to handle mine by myself, so I haven't worried about it. But
yeah, I haven't gotten that close to needing anything of the Mobobbers, but we'll crack on. And yes, wink, kiss, executimally.
Exactly.
All right, so let's get on to the first one. We're gonna watch like a couple of them, and then I'll eat the grasshopper. But
grasshopper.
Mama, do you have the thingy-mabobber ready for the face palm protection and stuff?
Let me get it.
Or can you you can roughly just say it?
Well, I got it here. Hang on.
Okay.
You can just drop it.
My computer's actually working proper today. So
because you're honestly gonna need this fucking thing, and this is go, Mama.
Here we go. Face palm protection infinity is highly recommended. Use of oven mitts, pillows, folded towels, stuffed animals, bubble wrap, anything made of foam, as well as other soft items is strongly encouraged. No pets or kids allowed as face palm protection. Okay? They'll get hurt. Keep your computer monitors out of arm's reach. Viewers assume risk for any damage done while viewing this video. You have been warned.
Thank you so much.
Yes, Slim, you've been warned. Oh, sorry. I just fucking hate those cunts.
Yeah.
Especially for being so petty.
And the other thing that I wanted to ask is if people don't mind letting us know where they are in the worlds, like areas, that would be awesome, because I kind of want to know. You don't have to
say cities. You can just say like country.
Or as close as you want.
And if it's America, you can also name just the state,
or just say America or something. But I wanted to know. I wanted to know more. Sure,
or just as close as you are comfortable with.
Yeah, and maybe I'm trying to find out some information from a couple people. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Anyways, let's crack on.
We're not catfishing, we promise.
No, I'm not catfishing. I'm this ugly in person. I'm always this ugly. So
California.
Wisconsin. We got Cali. We got Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's what you wanted to know, right? Oh, never mind.
Don't call me out, god damn it. Anyways, yes, but no. I mean, anyways. Kentucky. Okay, cool. We got a handful of people from around the USA.
US of A.
The US of A, executively. All right, let's crack on with this. Folks, this is going to be a bunch of fucking idiocracy you're going to hear, and this dude is doing this for content to get people to buy his app. So just remember what he's doing is to clickbait people into doing this. Does he believe in most of this stuff? Fuck yeah, he totally does. But the way that he is putting these into a short is for a certain thing. And the reason he's always eating is because he's pretending he's on a date with you. And if you're a right winger and you're on a date with him and he said this, wouldn't you just want to fuck him? So that's what he's trying to do, is he's trying to set this up to make you want to, as a woman, get his dating app or a male. I don't see males getting
he's doing
his
like
dating app
that
from
movie
here.
Trick where the camera's pointing toward him and they're
Yeah, and then he's eating food, and the way that you'll see like you'll see, we'll talk about the complete way that he's setting this up, just like you would do with a skit, for like a sketch comedy act or a sketch comedy show or something.
Right.
See
That's
this.
what I'm thinking.
Yeah, we'll see this in a second. And I'm going to try to break up some of this a little bit more, because I feel like this douche nozzle is going to try to copyright claim us if we use their stuff. So anyway,
some people, no matter how much stuff you use or how little,
I know,
they still try it because they're like, it's like, dude, fair use.
Yeah, and so we're going to try to break this up a little bit, but here we blow, and then I'll do another shot.
Trying to break up that relationship? Oh, never mind.
He's trying to break up the relationship with him and his mom. Anyways, let's crack on.
Thank you. We're manifesting a Joe Biden summer eating ice cream and forgetting where we are. Thank you.
Oh my God! What the heck?
We're manifesting a.
What?
You're manifesting
A Joe Biden summer by forgetting where we are. A Joe Biden summer by forgetting where we are. He's playing on,
supposedly, but does Trump know where he is most of the time? If we look at him fucking speaking, he's like, "Thanks for
Trump's
being
like
in Walla Washington," and you're
Trump's
like, "No,
these
you're
rock
in."
stars, right? They go bounce around, and the crew's already setting the stuff up. They go in, do the show, and take off again. So they have no clue where they are either half the time.
Do you know why when you're on tour, you most of the time never say the name of the city or state you're in? It's because in case you get it wrong. Right. Nobody is going to jump on your bones more if you say their fucking little city, town, or state.
Yeah.
Comparatively to just recognizing the audience that you have in front of you. Hey, Commander. Don't even fucking get me started on that fucking bullshit. The shark and the battery thing. I have so many fucking parodies of Trump and a battery on a boat. Yes, and no, of course he smells fucking horrible.
Where did I see that? Because I seen that today. I just don't remember. Who?
I have a couple thingamabobbers for the next effing fun.
No, I gotta.
That will do.
No, I gotta go through my history.
Excuse me, pardon me. I did not mean to burp in the mic.
Boy.
But let's crack on. With this next
Somebody
one.
posted on Twitter.
Okay, so here we blow.
Yep.
Okay, it's been 3 years. Shouldn't all of us unvaccinated be dead by now? Okay.
That's
no one ever said they would die.
Sorry, Slim, but like he needs to get brand.
I thought it was the other way around. The vaccinated were supposed to be dead.
No, but like where are those old ladies?
That's what I okay.
No.
Just wait till what he says later. Just wait. But yes. We were all supposed to die. The vaccinated were all supposed to die for no reason at all.
But to that, we got to say something.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
It doesn't mean that if you are not vaccinated, that you will die.
No.
And will get it.
It's supposed to be. So once again, I'm going to say this for the YouTubes, even though we all fucking know it's. No, it's supposed to be for you getting it so that you didn't kill grandma, grandpa, or if you had people living around you that had blood disorders.
People that people couldn't take the vaccine or whatever, too.
Immune disorders, other things. Yeah. And you knew you were going to be around them all the time. If you live with a family of fucking dumbass cunts and none of you had any problems with being dumbass cunts and you getting COVID didn't kill you because for some reason your DNA or your family didn't have an immune disorder or something, cool, you twats, get it. But no, like my father has cancer and people around me, and I have asthma and a handful of other things. Cool for you, bro, that you're a fucking meat-eating fucking Republican that can handle all the diseases. Cool. Not for me, though, brah. Like, if I would have gotten COVID without getting the vaccine, I would have died.
Yeah.
My lung disorders would have killed me. And if I would have given my father while I had it, now everybody in my family's dead. So what do I want? My family to not die, or for us to pretend?
But the thing was funny when those vaccines came out. Some people were saying, "Oh, you'll be dead in 6 weeks." They all had different time lengths or whatever. They said, "Well, it could be years." It's used to depopulate. Then why is nobody dying? And we're still all here, pretty much.
And there's not a mass. There's not a mass death that they said was going to happen from all of the things.
People think there's bodies all over the place. We're just not being told.
Bodies everywhere.
If people were dying in the amounts that people said, we'd know about it.
Yeah, we can't in the Americas. In the Americas, we can't hide all of that stuff. If we're in a third world country, sure, maybe.
But they say, well, America is a third world country, but no, but like no, but the fact they probably think that everybody is being said that died of COVID actually died of the vaccine or something like that.
Yeah, no,
something like that.
It's not.
I remember when it first rolled out, and somebody's like, "Oh, somebody died of a heart attack 2 weeks later." Oh, it was a vaccine. How you know the person wasn't going to die of a heart attack anyway, vaxxed or not?
Yeah, and once again, if it's
a shot to everything,
and if it still saved other people's lives, still it fucking saved lives, you twats. And yes, they said everybody who's vaxxed will die, and that does not happen at even close to at all.
And as far as I know, anybody that was vaccinated or not anti-science never said anti-vaxxers would die anyway. I know we covered this. Anyway, we're just like you just have more of a chance to pass it on. We have less of a chance to pass it on.
Yeah,
and I'm good with those numbers.
Your chance of getting extremely ill from it was lower.
Lasting effects.
So because the main thing of it was to alleviate the stress from the hospitals.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
If less people get a bad reaction to COVID, the hospitals aren't that busy. Because there were a lot of folks going into the hospitals.
And now they're treating it like when you get your flu shot, go get your COVID shot. It's just going to become a normal thing like that.
Yeah.
It's a normal thing.
Because it's gonna keep mutating. It's still gonna be around. The flu, there's always mutating, right?
It's always be around forever.
So
exactly, Pet Dragon. If that exact simile, and then it would have caused more harm to your body than if you didn't, and then you would have most likely not been here anymore to have a lot of fun with us.
Yep.
So
then the people I got really pissed off at were those that were like, well, so and so was older, they had this, they're gonna die anyway. It's like, but they could have lived longer if they hadn't gotten this stupid thing because of inconsiderate people.
Do you really want to not? Do you really want to not know your grandma, grandpa, and an uncle because they may have died in a month or two?
Well, they're gonna die anyway. It's like seriously.
Then they should just put an end to it. Like, hey, they're gonna die eventually.
Yeah,
in that case, it's just a matter of when and where.
In that case, hold on. In that case, we might as well do what they all say: kill them all and let God sort them out.
Exactly.
Right? I mean, we might as well just kill everybody and just wait till God sorts out whatever is happening for anything, because we're all going to die eventually. Why not kill them all?
Let's just have God pick up all his followers, and then we'll make a better world from that point.
That's what I was hoping. We're hoping for revelation, so they just take all the idiots up into
the rapture came, and people are like, okay, and nobody was taken up to heaven at all.
Of course not.
Nobody.
Yeah, of course not, because there's no way that any of that works anyways. Because if you look at the evangelicals, they're still doing sex crimes. They're still
terrible
stealing. They're all doing anything.
No, Slim. It's covered so much easier. You know what is this? You know what sin they all committing? They all commit the sin of judging
pride.
Others.
Yeah, no, pride others. and prejudice and whatever.
Okay, so you're not going to heaven.
So is that your bug you're going to eat?
Okay, so this is the grasshopper.
Okay.
That I'm going to eat right now.
Aww.
I
actually think that they're pretty cool animals. Grasshoppers.
Yeah, but they're not fun.
General Trump gets in November. America's IQ is going to drop.
It's not happening. It's not happening. Anyways, let's crack on. Even though today, although today they gave him immunity in the fucking Supreme Court.
Yeah, the dirty bastard.
Why?
But anyways, I don't know. I don't care. Let's keep cracking on because I have so
Court's
much more to go
broken,
through.
but that's another stream. That's another
topic.
So here we go.
He's allowed to kill his corrupt opponents when he's president.
He's technically allowed.
I don't know why Joe Biden doesn't take fucking what's the name of the same because obviously the same law would apply to him.
Yeah, it applies to any president now, basically.
We can't start that. As soon as we start that, then it will never end.
Well, of course not, but it's never going to end with Trump anyway.
But the thing is, he has to get to be president before he can get that immunity. He won't be president.
Yeah, so anyways, let's crack on. Here is a grasshopper. Cheers, bro. Salute, Solanche, skull.
Yeah, they become locusts. Yeah.
Locus?
Grasshoppers become locusts after. Yeah. And they do destroy crops.
Isn't that a different?
Once they get hibernized or something, and then they turn into locusts.
It's like every so many years or something like that. There's a timeline. It's not all the time. It's just certain. I'd have
and after so many hormones,
it's kind of the same as the cicadas. I think it's
so,
not it's not grasshoppers. it's a different species, I believe.
Anyways, let's crack on.
I gotta download
that thing. Ooh, Jesus Christ! All right, there we go. I ate the grasshopper.
Nice.
I'll do another shot in a minute, but let's crack on to this.
So we live in a world where a kid can't pretend to be an Indian, but a grown man can pretend to be a woman.
Oh my God!
Jesus.
Does he not realize it's not the same goddamn thing?
No, none of this. He doesn't understand any of this.
He what man is pretending to be a woman? That's not a thing that's happening.
No, people don't pretend to be. Maybe for acting or something, but that's acting.
Yeah, but that's been going on since forever.
Yeah. But when you're living the life of a woman, you're everything you do is of that.
Because a trans woman is a woman,
man. Right? It's the same thing. You're not pretending. You're living. You're literally living that life. It's no pretending.
You are.
Yes, exactly. Similarly.
That is your life. You're
not like him pretending to be a smart person.
Or him pretending.
All I can say is lucky ladies, look out! He's out there. Look him today.
My God, I'm old enough to be this guy's mother. Okay,
but I love how this dude has a dating app and he's still a single fucking white man. Of course,
his app probably works really well.
You believe in fairy tales? I believe I'm a woman. Yes, of course you are. I believe.
Jesus
Christ! See,
guy's a fucking word.
Not the same flipping thing.
Of course not, but for people that don't understand the concept,
yeah,
and it's okay to not.
People don't want to understand. Some people, like this guy, people don't want to understand it.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Hold on! Oh my God! He just made a new one. There's no views on.
Ooh!
Let's watch this for the first time.
Oh.
This is America.
Let's give him a view. Yeah.
Let's watch this. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Let's go. Let's go.
Slim, you're popping his cherry on this one.
I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
The good thing about being Joe Biden is that he's already forgotten what a disaster last night was.
Okay,
that's what you said for your last one.
I gotta give him that one.
But he just said that for the last one.
It was a disaster. Yeah.
Yeah, but he said that for the last one.
You know how I looked at it? I looked at it as these two guys. It wasn't about politics. It was about it's akin to when a flat earther or a globe earther, they get that dumpster fire going, the debates. Or like if anybody knows about the Kwame Racer Austin Witsit debate on the 24/7 Flat Earth Discord, there's a video out there where QE is drunk as hell, and he and Austin were going head to head. It was akin to that.
We got somebody in the background.
I know. Give me a second. when those people are going head to head, that's when they're bashing their penises together.
Yeah, but it was like a dumpster fire. There were some parts of the day where there were dumpster fires, and it reminded me of the flat Earth debates.
And I feel like this is this person. So let's do this right quick, and then we'll bring them in. I believe this is who this is, even though
I see
the name, but I think it's
you're gonna see something crawling around every once in a while.
Yeah, gonna get some of that Kentucky fucky.
Oh.
Meow.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
There's a good intro.
Definitely. How are you doing?
I'm very, very meow right now. I'm cat max to my absolute maximum. So thank you for having me.
Okay.
Yeah,
you're welcome.
And
thank you for being here.
Just wait to hear what we're going over, honey. Oh my god, it's fucking
this
insane.
guy is just cheese, Pete.
I'm looking forward to seeing this crap.
So if you don't know who this douche is, he runs a right wing. Hey Jasper, he runs a right wing website. And dating app. It's a dating app.
Oh, nice, Commander. We'll look at it later.
Yes. It says, as a cis woman, I am so much less. I am a woman, and as a trans woman, then spends the time and money to look better than some of us. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Yeah, and like,
for those who don't know, my oldest is trans male, and he's embraced it. He's as soon as he got his top surgery, he was like the switch finally flipped and everything, and
totally, yeah.
He's lived the male life for a long time.
I'm glad you're being supportive. That's really nice to hear.
Yeah, but also like, yes, I don't understand it, and like that's what they all have, but like I don't understand how that feels, and I'm happy I don't understand, because I'm pretty sure it sucks.
It's tough.
Yeah, no one wants to be that way. Yeah.
No, my son, when Trump was in office and the transgender care was being threatened, because he was going to get top surgery later on, not so early. They're like, bite the bullet, do it now before I can't get it.
Yeah. And so that actually forced a bunch of people to do that instead of waiting the time to go through fucking the right avenues. I'm not saying that wasn't, but it fasted up what some people may have done instead of getting more therapy first.
Exactly.
You literally.
Well, he'd already gone through the therapy. He'd already gone through the hormone therapy and all that.
It's sad that wasn't even a concern.
Anyway.
Like, it's sad that.
But I was thinking about other people. So maybe there's somebody who just started their therapy and they weren't sure 100%. But then they were like, oh, well, if this douche nozzle gets in, now you won't be able to get these certain surgeries. Now you just force them to some small extent.
Or any help at all.
Yeah, exactly. So what we need it to where people can go through the years of therapy, to go talk to multiple people, to go look at different doctors as well to get different surgeries. Because once again, just like every other surgery, there's multiple people that do it. So looking at different doctors, getting it done in different ways, in different places, and not having to go across the country and blah, blah, blah. So like, that was the problem, is they forced people to try to either do that. And the other thing is, if we make it so that it's not legal in this country, what does everybody do? They go to fucking Brazil and they get it done anyways. So do we want people to get it done safely in the Americas, or do we want people to go to Brazil and maybe get it done wrongly and they're going to come back with sepsis or something wrong with them because it wasn't done clean enough? And I'm not saying Brazil's not clean. I'm just saying doing it in other places.
Other countries have different standards of
for things.
I just gotta say something about the side chat. Jasper, did you just say hi to yourself?
No, I think he said hey to all of us.
He said, hey. Yeah, hey, Jasper.
He did say hey, Jasper.
Oh, I see ya. I see it now.
It's okay.
I just saw it. I was like, wait, what? What?
I see it.
What?
Was it on your sling? I saw it somewhere, but it was some girl that was doing tackled somebody, like, I don't know if he's a pastor or religious, and he was saying women are, women, blah blah, surgery, and then she's like, well, I'm a biologist, and she started talking about XX chromosomes, XY chromosomes. They got into intersectional people who have to be, or one thing or the other, and the parents make the decision as kids. And she was basically saying that, people want to be happy in their own skin, basically. And so she's trying to separate the sex from the gender.
What a radical
And he's
idea,
like,
right?
and she mentioned gynoclimastia. He's like, oh, I had that. She's like, okay, did you keep them, or did you? He's, oh, I had them removed. She says, why did you? He says, she's like, why'd you do that? He's like, they just didn't fit in. She's trying to make a point that here he is removing breast tissue, right? He doesn't see that he sees that as being different than somebody being trans and wanting to go through having top surgery.
Or all the other motherfuckers that go through.
Right. And I'm thinking, what about people that go through nose jobs or get their boobs enlarged? How is that different then?
Or their cheek, their chin, their fucking butt,
right, cheek
their
implants,
elbows,
right?
their fucking whatever. I mean, there's so
everyone wants to feel comfortable in their own body, right? I feel like
exactly.
That's what we're trying to do. Is we're trying to push
somehow
that.
There's this difference between one and the other. It's like it shouldn't be that way.
No, of course not. And especially if you're over 18 and you've gone through the therapy and you went to the right doctors and blah, 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 yakety smacky. So Jasper's also the name of Pet Dragon's cat. And that's what we were talking about. Jasper was saying hello to Jasper.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, slightly.
So makes a lot more sense now.
Any type of cosmetic surgery that somebody gets to get themselves to look for the gender norms, same difference. It doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying? Right. And he already has huge boobs. So he's already a big-titted
And I'm
bitch.
sorry, that hair that's parted right above the ear and flipped over his head, he's bald underneath there.
He's totally so.
Yeah, anyways, he's getting there.
I'm sorry to bring you into this, but here we go.
Yes. Okay.
You're not sorry.
Now that there's talk of women being included in a military draft, all of a sudden liberals and feminists know what a woman is. Now that
what kind of logic was that?
Just one more time. Let's just do it one more time.
There's talk of women being included in a military draft, all of a sudden liberals and feminists know what a woman is.
No,
that's not how that works.
No, there aren't people that are like, oh, I am a feminist woman, so I am going to go into the draft. No, there's still people that are like, I'm transgender. I am this, I'm that. There am so every other things.
Does this not realize that people they've talked about women in the draft for quite a while now?
Yeah,
it just hasn't been implemented. And I'm of the opinion, if we women, if we want to be equal to men, then we need to be equal to men. That means signing up for the draft. But to be fair, we haven't had a draft in over 50 years. So,
and there's not going to be one. He's misquoting this, saying that there was or there is one currently, but there's not.
A bunch of unnecessary fear mongering. That's all it is.
Yeah,
of
course.
It's just that they have to sign up when they're 18 to 26. They have to sign up for the draft. That's all it is. Doesn't mean you're going to go into the military. It just means you sign up for the draft.
Yeah, and then they're going to say, yeah, but not every woman is going to be capable enough to do that. Bitch, not every man is capable of doing that.
These idiots don't realize when you sign up for the draft, you don't sign up to go fight. There's other roles that are played in the military. It's not all about
fighting. You're not always in the front line.
Jesus Christ.
But anyways,
does anyone else hate this fucking guy already?
No, that's exactly why we're doing this.
Yeah, I don't know if this is his character or him in real life, though. To me, this feels like it may be a character.
I feel it's half and half.
Or a caricature is more like it. Do you know what I mean?
I feel it's half and half. I believe he believes in this, but he's doing a caricature for sure to sell his app. But I do believe he is enough of a douche nozzle that he literally believes most of this shite.
Well, he has to be convincing, right? So he's got to deliver to some degree.
Yeah. The other thing that happens with military families is sometimes the children of a military family are going through a transition. So it's not everybody who's fighting in the war. It could be the significant other. It could be the child. It could be other people in the family that are going through that. So just because you give them,
you know what's the worst thing about this? I do not understand how you can stop loving your child.
I never understood that.
You know,
full stop, because like those people would all instantly start hating their kid. Like, how can you fucking do that?
We have a lot of instances of people rejecting their children and not having them in their family anymore.
And there's also people that where their hate 100% comes from not knowing, and once their kid is like, yeah, but that's what I am, and they talk about it, they like, wait, it ain't that bad, you know?
No.
And like,
the only thing I have to say is
if your kid has to deal with that, because that makes their life infinitely harder.
The only thing I have to say is my oldest son, he came to us at the age of 19 when his mother passed, and we took him in. He was still going to school. He was what they called a super senior. He didn't graduate till he was 20, but we took him in, and he lived with us. So he's our son in every way but legal, you know? So when my daughter, my youngest, the school pretty much, she hadn't come out to us yet. The school let us know she's this, right?
Yeah.
And
that is shit.
She's still pissed off with the school for that. But you know, she and I, we've had our issues with it, and I told her, you know, we had one in their night, and she's like, we see easier now, right? She's 25, so we can talk a little bit better. She's more mature in the head, you know, the brain's developed more.
Sorry.
So I'm like, you know, when you come out to a parent, it's hard for you to come out, but it's also hard for the parent to hear it. There's both have to process. But there's a lot of kids out there that expect the parents to just automatically accept them for who they are immediately. That's not reality.
Well,
right?
Having
love
to
them
deal
less.
with it doesn't mean you're not accepting them.
Right. But I'm just saying is there's a process to process it, but you still love them unconditionally. They're still your kids. Those parents that can't process or love unconditionally should never have had kids.
Totally.
In my opinion. If you can't love your child unconditionally, you should have kept it in your pants.
One of the main reasons for homeless teenagers in the Americas is because they came out to their family and then they were kicked out of the house.
Right.
And so upsetting.
That's so wrong.
That is
so wrong.
That's wrong on so fucking many levels.
Do I get it? Just like Mama said, for somebody to need to process it for them to they. But a lot of times, a lot of these people are kicked out into the fucking streets, and then they become fucking prostitutes, and they have to do that, and then they become drug addicts because of.
Or some just leave because mom or dad's ignoring them after that or something, right?
Or like dad every time I'm using this as an example that was kind of like with me, the father or stepfather is like, oh, you're not fucking man enough, but why aren't you fucking going out and why aren't you more of a man, boy? You know?
Yeah, or like Elon does, still dad naming your child. Like, if you mess up here and there, nobody's gonna fucking judge you for that.
No.
But purposefully that naming your child, fuck you.
Yeah. But that's it. My son, when he came to us, he had like a pseudonym. Like the kids had pseudonyms for each other, their own pseudonyms. So that's how we knew them.
Yeah.
You know, and then we eventually learned their actual names, but we still called them their pseudonyms because that's what we knew. So that's how we know them. Well, my son legally changed it to his pseudonym, but he kept his original first name because that's the name his mother gave him. And he's like, that's a gift she gave me. I'm not getting rid of it.
Yeah, of course. And like you don't always need to change your name when you. But anyways, let's keep cracking on because it's fucking stupid.
I know.
And most of us here already understand the concept of how dumb this bullshit is.
What I would also understand is like if you like, oh yeah, but my parents gave me that name, then make that your middle name or something like that, you know?
Yeah. And exactly why we know why certain number of his kids ignore him for sure.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's crack on to This idiocracy. Now we'll go to this one because this one's stupider, and then we'll go to some of the other ones.
I think I have depression. Here's an antidepressant pill with a side effect of suicide. I think I have depression.
What he's talking about is some
pill with a side effect of suicide.
Yeah, because
there are some antidepressants. My seizure medication has side effects of depression and suicidal thoughts.
Yeah,
that's just how some medications are. That's what some people experience while on them.
Don't have depression as side effect.
They do here. They do here.
Yeah.
Anyways, the other thing
right quick not is an antidepressant.
Well, the problem is being overprescribed or undersubscribed, then the body does still not taking in enough of the blah 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 to make it so that.
Right. And a lot of it too is when they did the clinical. Sorry, Slim. When they did the human clinical trials, this is what some of the people experienced. That's why they put those side effects on there.
So
it's like you could have this.
So they didn't work for them. They just didn't work.
It was everybody is different, right?
And even if somebody takes a pill and says they had heart palpitations and a headache and feet tinglings, they have to put it in there. Even if just one person in that whole study had something. So they always have to put in all the thingy-mabobbers. Yeah, so if any complication...
Reading the label anyway. Reading the little paper that comes with it. That tells you what the side effects may be.
Well, and that's why you talk to your doctor, your personal physician, and you all go over that stuff. And when you have somebody who's in a special field, like say seizures or something, you talk to that person and then go over the things with them about the different options. You're not just getting thrown into, and like that's just another reason why they say it. Oh, give me one more second. That's another reason why they say if you're allergic to anything in this pill, don't take it. They don't say that because the doctor is going to accidentally give it to you. It's because you're going to go on the street and you're going to fucking talk to your cousin and you're like, oh, I'm feeling a little this way. And your cousin's like, here, take this fucking pill. You're not supposed to unless you know what's in it, you dumb cunt. You don't just take random pills from random people. And that's the other problem.
Well, you know what I found funny? Like at some point there was this video when around COVID and was like, oh yeah, no, the vaccine. Oh, and then they started talking off about the vaccine and they started listing side effects. And then when they were done with the list, it was like, oh yeah, that's the list of side effects of what was it? Ibuprofen or something like that.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
I was like, oh, that is so fucking hilarious.
I would encourage people. Like last week, I had a seizure a week ago, and let the doctor know. No, it was while I was waiting for my new medication to come in. Thankfully, he prescribed some medication. I looked it up first, and found out that one of the medications I'm taking it had issues with. Well, their computer at where he was at didn't pick it up.
Yeah, and if you're not sure about that yourself, ask your pharmacist.
Yeah,
because your pharmacist knows more about medicine than your doctor.
Well, that's another reason.
I emailed my doctor, and he's like, "Oh, well, we found out it didn't work with this because I let him know, hey, I'm taking this medicine. It's conflicting." He says, "Oh, the database didn't catch it, so they canceled that prescription and wrote me a new one, and that's perfectly fine."
Well, see, that's another.
They probably noted in the database this time.
Yeah, and really quick, that's another reason why you do second opinions and third opinions on certain aspects of certain things.
Yeah,
if we're talking about things that are more hardcore than just normal things like a stomach ache or fucking your booty or certain things. We're talking about
wait. But what if during a clinical trial you get pregnant? Is that gonna be a side effect? Sorry.
Only if it is included in the trial of the some things and the something. But if you like ask for a second and third opinion, and don't always take, especially if you're taking multiple medications already, don't always fucking just take the advice of one GP general practitioner. Try to find somebody who's a specialist in the field and blah, blah, blah. Yes, and exactly like Commander says, if you get the sniffles while you're in a clinical trial, sniffles become a side effect that they have to put it in. So once again, if you get a headache during something and you report it, then that's what they're going to fucking say. So, and then there's also the genetics things. It's another thing as well. You're right. You're right.
And then if you stump your toe and get a sore toe.
Hey, Sydney.
Oh, sorry. I'm being a fucking asshole. I know.
I'm taking a thing for a brain disease, and I stub my toe. My toe gets infected. Well, now all of a sudden that gets put into the fucking bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
If that happens and your toe gets infected, I'm pretty sure you get taken out of the.
No, well, or they're just not going to put that in because it's not.
No, but
relevant at all to
that makes you so far out of regular situation. You're not gonna be a reliable thing.
Sure. I could see that as well, where they're gonna take you out of the running or the whatever the fuck it's called, and say that blah. Okay, we have not heard from you at all. Hi, come on, say something. Our special guest, come on.
Yes.
Say something.
They're muted.
Our Schrodinger's cat. I know they are. They always are. Okay, they may not be here still. But I want to hear your 2 cents every once in a blue moon. Jesus, you're on here for a reason. Jesus. Anyways, let's crack on. And that too. Birth control and antibiotics and blah blah blah. I mean, so many things can fucking go into that.
There you go.
Called on me on the exact moment I was talking to somebody else.
It's okay.
Wait, you're cheating on us?
No, I was talking to someone IRL.
I just hadn't heard your voice in a second, so I wanted to hear it.
No, I appreciate it.
By the way, stupidity. The link is in the Discord. Stupidity wanted to kind of get used to being on mic, so
I told them constantly, all you need to do is let us know, and we'll bring you on, and we want to. And hold on, give me a second. Hold on, give me one more second. We're very, very interested on this channel about depression and the thing that we talked about before, and the reason why you want to start your channel and why you would also wanted to come on and talk with us. We're totally down with speaking about those subjects, even though they're difficult to talk about, but we have to talk about those things as well, because what we're trying to do here is we're trying to help people to not go through what happens or to work themselves through their depression, because a lot of us here are manically depressed and have a bunch of other things that are wrong with us, and I'm talking about myself included. So yes,
hop in the Discord server. There's always a link there in the Discord server if you want to join in our discussion. We'd be happy to have you. I'm sure.
But
when you're not at work,
on the DSA server, we talked about, and I think stupidity is waiting for a game stream.
Well, I know.
That's more casual. That's more casual.
Gotcha.
Unfortunately, okay, sure, but unfortunately, it's going to be about a week because I'm going to go camping for the next couple of days. I need to go spend time in wilderness and go touch grass while I'm on mushrooms.
Touch grass, breathe fresh air. Yeah.
So I'm going to go do that.
Art by Bigfoot.
Yeah, I'm going to go. I'm gonna.
Female Bigfoot.
Of being gay, so
hold on. I'm gonna let Bigfoot have its way with me. Just like what's his name?
Hey, you know what they say about big feet, though, right?
Are you gonna cry about it later on a video?
Hey,
hold the gun the wrong way.
Yeah, I know exactly. Hold on. I know exactly, and yes, I'm gonna cry about it. But no, we know what big feet meant. That she's got a big vagina. Never mind. Let's crack on.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
They call her canyon cunt.
And I'm gonna have him tied up to a tree while he watches. Anyways,
fucking Peter.
Anyways, let's crack
Peter
on
something.
With this idiocracy.
Let's continue with this dumbass.
Okay, let's get to
check him out some more.
Let's get to Big Pharma, and then we'll get to some of the other stupid things that he's
Pharma sounds like a porn star's name.
I think.
Yeah. So here we go. Oh, we already watched that one. Okay. So let's get.
Well, you can just scroll down from right. Oh, Slim, you're doing this under your own account. Oh my God, you're gonna get so much stupid.
I know.
You're into this.
I hate switching accounts to go look for different things. I do the same thing on mine.
Okay. Let's just crack on to this one.
Where's the Discord link? Do we have do we need a Discord link?
Discord link.
It's fine. Misinformation is asking.
We'll get that. We'll get that posted in just a second. Okay, so here we blow with this.
How things change. 10 years ago, everyone was scared of trans fats, but now everybody celebrates fat trans.
Oh my God! Fuck you, asshole!
Oh my Jesus!
Fucking lame.
Oh, so fucking knocking his door.
So he didn't just trans shame. Wasn't just transphobic. He was
fat shaming too.
Fat shaming and transphobic at the same time.
It's
wow,
insane.
what an accomplishment!
While he's eating fucking fatty. While he's eating,
this guy is at this restaurant. I wonder if he owns it or he just.
So
how is he so damn skinny?
Well, that's the thing is he probably throws it up in the bathroom or at least on his he probably throws it up on his boyfriend's cock in the bathroom. That's probably what happened.
Oh my God,
that was awfully specific, but okay.
Yeah, and he probably does that while in his skirt.
What? That's not what we do with all the right wingers in LA. We don't just take them in the bathroom and just.
Are there right wingers in LA? I don't think there's that many.
I feel like he's in. Well, yes, there are certain parts of LA, Santa Monica, La Jolla, and a handful of other places.
On the right on small the coast,
sections, right? Yeah, there's very small
maybe
sections.
Maybe in the valley, in San Bernardino Valley, possibly. Okay.
And the farmers in the middle of California also are as well.
When I went to my friend's house, she's just east of me, like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So many goddamn Trump signs everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what
and they're not Trumpers. They're like, we don't want Trump. We don't want Biden. But we've got Trumpers for neighbors up here.
Like I really don't get that. Like the Democrats were like, he's the sitting president. We're not gonna oppose him. Fuck that! Like,
no, they should have had primaries. It was fucking stupid.
I think what it's gonna be is he'll serve another term. They're gonna somehow use the 25th Amendment to get him out, or he's gonna die in office. Something's gonna happen, right? Sure. So they could put Kamala Harris in there. Then she'll run for office in 2028. And Kamala Harris, I didn't like her as the AG of California. She was crap. She kept
they won't run her. She's too fucking unpopular.
Oh,
she's like really unpopular, like incredibly unpopular. Like no one.
It's gonna be very weird in the next 2 months.
It's gonna be a weird it's gonna be weird next at least 2 years until the midterm elections.
Yeah, I don't know how to put it other than that. So, anyways, let's keep cracking on. But if you weren't born this way, then why? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry y'all have to hear this, but I went and okay. I'm gonna say this once more. Blame fucking Hassan because he went over this fucking fool like 2 weeks ago, and I just could not go over him. So thank you, Hassan. Although Hassan's never going to see this, or not even Hassan's never going to know that I exist in the zeitgeist. But thank you, Hassan. Here we go.
One day he'll
he'll
notice you, Slam. I promise.
One of these days I'll meet him in a bathhouse. One of these days I'll meet him in a bathhouse in California, and I'll get to bend him over. I'm just kidding. He's probably going to bend me over. because he is definitely more manly than I am. So
Hey,
one of these days I'll get bent over.
Mutual. You know what? Never mind.
I mean, and if he
take turns, just saying.
If he gives me a reach around, then it's mutual, right? If he fucks me while I reach around, then technically, never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Hassan. I'm sorry, Hassan.
No, he ain't sorry. He ain't sorry.
No, I'm not. I know. And if Hassan actually ever heard this, he would fucking die laughing us talking about him.
Yeah, he'd find that shit
because he is in good spirits and he's an amazing person. So here we below. So born this way.
So gay people are gay because they were born that way. But trans people aren't their sex, even though they were born that way?
No.
Does he get that sex has nothing to do with gayness? How gay somebody is?
And once again, people like transform through their being once they go through puberty. That changes to some small extent, right? Because some of our hormones are not changing or not like throwing themselves through our body until then. So if you were born with just male genitalia or female genitalia, you're not going to show blah, blah, blah. But what if you were born with both? And what I mean by that is not external, but internal. There are people that are born with internal both sex organs or that. Well, then it matters on where the hormones go and how they throw themselves.
And just because a man has a dick doesn't mean he wants to stick it in a woman when he goes through puberty.
Yeah, no, but also it depends. It depends on how your brain is formed.
Yes,
because that's what determines it. And like a gay brain is more like a woman's brain than
but chemical and physical makeup is different in the brains too. Between the you know what I mean?
And again, we have all this ebb and flow of what gender and what organs and what hormones and blah, blah, blah. Those things are mixing together while you're developing as a human being until you get to adulthood, which is, I guess, the best way for me to put that. Then we can figure things out.
We also learned that gender and sex were not the same thing over time. They're two totally separate things.
And do you know what?
Don't forget.
Go ahead, Dogger.
We're all female in the womb. The fetus is female.
When you're born, when you're first
and then the ovaries may drop into testicles or they remain ovaries. So.
And thank you very much for saying that, Dog. And the next thing I was going to get at is if we look at, and I've been looking this up recently on accident. I didn't even know I was doing this per se. When you look at animal species, there are a handful of animal species that are born one gender, and throughout how many other of different versions of that gender are happening, that some will turn female, or some of them there are species that actually interbreed themselves and or replicate out of themselves. Where does it say that in the Bible, motherfucker? Like, just because something can do these things that aren't human.
That I heard about that. Yeah.
There are sea anemones. Sea anemones will either they will at one point in time send out eggs and sperm from different versions, or they can replicate themselves into more versions of their same DNA to cover a surface, to take over the surface so that they can be the more prominent living species inside of the.
Hello.
Oh, hey, misinformation. I didn't. Welcome.
If you can find it, it's either Netflix or Hulu. I forget which one now. There's a movie called Biodome, and it's literally about the last 2 men on Earth. And they have
that's completely different with Pauly Shore and him fucking. No, I'm just kidding.
It's not the same. Different movie. Totally different movie. This one came out like last year, I think. And. One was the president, and he somehow caused the world to be destroyed. And the other was his best friend who was in his cabinet, who he said, build this bunker for me. And they both end up in the bunker. They don't explain what happened to the Earth. They just know, all you know was they were the last two on Earth.
Sure.
They had like this pond of fish, and they had like the little hydroponics and stuff, and everything worked together. Well, one of the fish died, and they're like, well, let's cook it up. So they thought it was one of the male fish. It turned out it was the only female fish left in the pond.
Yeah.
And sometime later, they discovered one of the male fish was changing sex to become a female. Sometime later, one of the guys found out they were changing sex to become female.
I mean, if you're hanging out,
at the end of the movie, the one guy that was the president was pregnant.
And
if
you spend
who's to say that humans in very extreme conditions will do that?
There's a fuck ton of animals that actually will do that. And you know what? If you spend 3 months underwater in a submarine with 50 dudes, one of you is going to start putting on a dress. That's all I got to say. Anyways.
Well, this guy actually grew female over. Everything started sucking up in, so he had the whole 9 yards inside.
Yeah,
uterus, the whole 9 yards. Yeah,
there's a gazillion and a half.
Sorry, most mollusks are hermaphroditic. Snails, for example, snails love to fuck. They can fuck each other and impregnate each other.
Dude,
but there's no one about. They can impregnate themselves and
snails indeed. Yes.
So just like Hassan said, nature is gay as fuck. If you ever watched fucking dogs at a dog park, they fuck each other all the time.
They don't care. They just want. Everybody's get their rocks off.
Yeah, if you watch a bunch of other creatures that are just trying to survive and get through things, they will change things and stuff and things, and they will also pretend to be other genders as well. So there's gender benders in the fucking animal fucking thing. Why did God do that?
I actually learned that sheep actually have a pretty high percentage of gayness.
Of course. Because
you are joking.
No, really.
Think about this. Think about this.
You, EWE, are joking. You, female sheep.
You the female. Yeah, I get it. But
that was bad.
That was bad. Yeah,
that was exactly a bad joke.
No, but anyways, let's crack on right quick. So if you have a huge population of a certain gender, let me put it this way. Let's say you have a huge population of a shit ton of males, and you only have a small percentage of females. What do you think all the rest of the fucking dudes are going to do when there's only so many female holes to fill? Well, I got a hole to fill in my fucking homie in his butt.
Oh my God. Look at what they do in prison.
Yeah, exactly. Similarly, prison sex that's complete. Never mind. We'll talk about prison sex later. Just go look up
the urges don't go away just because you're with a whole bunch of dudes.
Yeah, right? And eventually somebody's going to put on a fucking wig and a dress. I mean, and saying
not because they want to.
No, and that's saying more like they become more of the feminist version of that, and then
wig and a dress and follow a sword at a freak show.
If God was trying to save the earth, he would make a bunch of gay fucking species, because otherwise we would overpopulate the earth with all of the fucking people, the things, the species. Right? And so there's got to be an ebb and flow. And for some reason in certain cultures, it seems to be awesome to have a transgender overseer, the person who watches all the children. You know what I'm saying? So the mom and the dads and stuff can go over, and then you have this person who's watching over, and they're kind of half and halves. And then they make it so the children are okay with, maybe they can give milk a little bit, or, they're whatever. There's reasons for all these things happening. And these have been happening for a gazillion and a half years. Transgenderism through different cultures. We can see that through Tibetanism, through the Native Americans, through Hinduism, a lot of ancient cultures, we see that there
goes
is
back.
the
Goes back
yeah
quite a
yeah.
bit,
This isn't new. You fucking dumbass fucking
No,
twat
it's
whistle
not.
magas. This is
You
nothing new.
dumbass!
Yeah. So, anyways, let's crack on to the next thing you bobber.
He is a MAGA, isn't he? Just fucking.
No, he is a MAGA. No, he's a MAGA. That's why he is date right stuff. He is hardcore right wing for sure.
Yeah.
You don't say.
He do say.
He's the Dulce, and of course he's wearing like Lake Forester shirt from the university or whatever. This I kind
It's trendy. Okay, gosh.
Yeah, it's totally okay. So this I kind of get where he's coming from, but he's still coming from it in the wrong place.
Right.
So I just knocked on the psychic's door, but then she asked, "Who is it?" We're leaving. So
Yeah. Oh, that is such a fucking old joke.
That is an old joke.
Yeah, yeah. Although I semi get it, but it's
but like
it's still bad.
It's so bad.
Yeah, Tank Girl. Yeah. Yeah.
And did we hear anything from this information?
That's a stereotype. If you're psychic, you should know what's going on at all times. If you're psychic, that's usually not how that works.
And
you know, you can't turn it on and off. It's not always present, you know.
And supposedly, when you sign up to be a psychic, you're not supposed to use your knowledge to win the lottery, sports games or nothing. How many motherfuckers are actually that fucking better than thou? No, if you were psychic and you literally could like see numbers and games and endings to things or other things, you literally would do it. Who would not do it? There would literally be 20 people that would come up with the same fucking number for all of the fucking Powerballs. We'd have people that were going to bet on all the horses. There'd be 20 people that like always bet on the horses that always got it right. It would be a thing that was so prevalent that we would know that there were people that could tell the future.
Yeah.
Like, or when they go gambling and they're playing, doing blackjack or something, they would always
what's the spinning wheel thing?
Roulette.
They would get roulette right always. And we do not have any patterns would happen, and they would show up so prevalently that there would be no way that you want to know why the person who the gentleman who was involved in setting up the random computer system for the Powerball, he got caught faking it because he literally went in there and he rigged it because he could make it so it could be not random, because it's never random. It's honestly never random. If you know the algorithms, and it's pretend
random,
anonymous, random there. But what he did was,
for human comprehension, random. But like if you'd make the exact same program and start it at the exact same time,
So what he did was he made it random, but he knew the randomness that made it not random. And what he did is he went around the country and he told his family members and his friends what the numbers were going to be and where they were going to be. And he did it 13 times where he got it right, or people involved in his life got it right. And then he got caught. That's what would happen if psychics were real, or if real prediction things were real, or these other things. Like, and also the same thing. Thank you, Pet Dragon. Slot machines run on a Windows-based algorithm, so it's literally an algorithm. And the part of the algorithm is when you put in that card that you're the whatever for. Like, I'm the club member, right? You put in a card. Every time that you run a machine and you stop right before you win, or you stop at a certain time, the next time you come back, they know the algorithm. They know how much money you're willing to spend when you're not going to when you're going to leave the machine based on the algorithms, and they're going to make you win $5,
more than
$10.
even.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, exactly, Timely.
If I can add something.
No, please do. Please do.
You know,
Yes, please.
When you enter the hotel, they will give you the card with the RFID. So they know each time you go to a machine, they know where you are. They have full algorithms to control everything. So the house always wins. It's not like
and they know how many times you go to the bar, how many, they record everything you do with that stupid card, and then they have an algorithm, they have computer systems by the smartest people in the world, because they hire the smartest people in the world to get those things down. And so they literally just follow you around, and what they're trying to do is always get you to spend more money and to barely win enough.
Yeah, but if you have that set up, like, then it's not gambling, then it's...
Yeah, but there's unfortunately legal system in the Americas. I don't know about the rest of the world. I'm only going to talk about the Americas. But there is a way for them to fucking manipulate all that. And there's no laws against that, technically.
Well, the thing here is, like, you can have a casino with slot machines here, but I think it's also quite regulated. And if you have tables, that's only one company run by the government.
We have 3, I think, in here, but I'm not sure.
And like you can get like exemptions for it, like if you give a party or something, that is possible, but hard.
This lady just won $20,000 at a machine or something, and the fucking casino would not pay her out, so she sued them. So now she's gonna make $1 million or $2 million off of these idiots not paying her fucking $20,000.
Why didn't they pay her?
She was black or something. I don't know. Honestly, I said that without actually, but I believe that it was something weird or like
something not to do with her gambling, probably, right?
Yeah,
they didn't catch her counting cards or anything like that, right?
No, they literally never caught her anything. But
if you got a machine, you can't count cards.
No, but I don't remember where it was and how, in way, shape, or form. But anyways, at a casino, somebody won $20,000, and they decided not to give it to this lady. And I think that she was black, and I don't know the whole thing, and we'll go over that when I find out more about it. I have to look into more of the logistics. But some lady got paid that they wouldn't pay her out. Now she's suing them. She's gonna make a fucking $1 million.
Good for her.
Yeah,
Good for her.
I'm glad. I'm glad
if they had
she's gonna make $1 million.
no legitimate reason.
Yeah.
Then she deserves that money.
No, she totally does. And for her not being able to have it, and then whatever she put into it and all the other things, we'll talk about it in the near future when I figure out more of what the logistics.
Well, when I went to Vegas,
you went to Vegas? No, I'm sorry. Keep going.
In the 90s, it was, and it was fucking great. And it was like a 1 cent slot machines, and you could win $1 million. I didn't win $1 million, obviously, but basically, once you've been on there for so long, then you get free drinks. Then,
yeah, they do. They give you free drinks.
And after a while, you get a meal ticket at the restaurant, and you basically eat and drink all you can for $1 in Vegas.
They also pump oxygen into the casinos, so you don't get tired.
And
you're gambling.
And like, for some reason they kept taking me into that back room and giving me those caffeine enemas. I don't know what that was. But anyways, I'm just kidding. So let's crack on.
You weird boy.
You found yourself on a stage while they were doing it, and
that may have been at the strip club with all the strippers. Maybe they were the ones who brought me in the back room and gave me the
honey,
goddamn.
Can you? I dropped that, honey. Can you pick it up for me? Next thing you know, sticking it up there and give that enema.
God damn it! Go ahead, misinformation.
Yes, miss.
Yeah, I just to get back to this guy, I researched him while you were talking. And this is amazing. He has like 3 million followers, and he reminds me David Weiss. He has an app.
Okay.
And the app has a shitty reviews. Totally
Yeah.
shit with views.
Why am I not surprised?
No, he has 2 million followers, but if we look at each one of these, they're only getting 1.6 views, 2K views. Some of these are only getting hundreds of views.
Right.
So literally, he's buying.
On TikTok, he has millions of views.
Okay, okay.
On
That's a
TikTok,
little.
I wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised
okay.
On TikTok, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's a little bit different than here. But I still feel like he's paying for things for YouTube. But let's crack on anyways with the idiocracy.
He could be.
This.
I mean, there's that possibility. There's always that possibility, right?
So let's find out about Pride Month. What's wrong with Pride Month?
Oh, of course.
Just wanted to wish the LGBTQ plus community a happy Pride Month. Enjoy, but don't forget to thank a straight person for your existence.
What's he talking about, Willis?
Whoa. So he's saying gay people can't get pregnant because there's
how does he know those people's parents weren't, one of them wasn't gay?
Yeah, but also you can also have like 2 gay men and 2 gay females that are friends and like, hey, we want a baby. That does happen. Or have a baby with a friend.
Yeah. So really quick, let me go over this and I'll let the rest of the panel fucking talk because I know we all have things on it. Yes. So once again, there are some of my friends who, when they were teenagers, they got knocked up by a fucking dude and they were lesbian. They didn't realize that until they got older and they realized that they were lesbian or just like Brainless was almost getting at, although I'm gonna preface it the correct way. There's a gay couple and they have a lesbian friend and they ask them if they can put sperm into them and be the surrogate for them to have. So now you literally just had 2 gay people making a baby. It's not always a straight.
And then there's also that little thing, and that's mainly straight men do that, but they are people.
And then just like Al is saying, trans people can also have biological children as well. And so now it's not completely hetero births. And as well, so once again,
if you're a trans woman and your junk still works, and you're lesbian, so you're attracted to women, you can have a baby.
Well, let's just say, but let's just ask a whim. I'm going to throw this fishing line into the water, and we're going to see what this catches. What if you both were trans and you didn't completely transition, but both of you were now, saying this, and then you could.
Then you're both. Then technically, you're both straight.
Okay, Brainless. I'm just kidding. Anyways, there's so many versions of all this that go together that doesn't make any freaking sense. And even once again, let's say you're a gay, either gender. Because you were taught to have a straight relationship when you were younger, and then you did get knocked up, or you knocked somebody up, and then you had the child, and then you realize later in life, God damn it, like I'm really not straight, or like this was an accident because my family forced me or my church forced me into this. Now that's not always. And then once again, and when we're talking about straight hetero sex, there is still a percentage of times that people come out gay, and that doesn't mean that it's just because of straight peoples.
Think about this too. Back in the 40s and 50s, there were a lot of people that were expected to get married and have kids because that's how it was. Yeah. They ended up turning out gay later on.
Yeah.
And
especially if we're talking about fucking families fucking each other to be straight, even though everybody's gay.
Right.
Now we got all this incest fucking shit that goes together. That makes a gold another fucking thing
that,
going on.
You know, it takes a man and a woman to make a baby. Yes, it takes an egg and a sperm, but it doesn't mean they have to be straight.
Exactly.
The body's going to do what the body does. It doesn't care if you're gay, straight, non-binary, whatever else. You know, I don't know all the other ones are out there, but you know.
Well, and it doesn't know what a surrogate is.
Right.
God is not up there telling us because there's somebody being a surrogate for a gay couple to have it with a lesbian or them to be the surrogate, that now it's not going to be anything. That's constantly a thing. I grew up in the 90s and there was a lot of that going on around where I was in. And most of my friends' parents were not straight and they had their fucking kids. And then we were all being involved in learning the community together. You know, I still to this day feel like I would be a little bit more open to other things, except for what happened to me in Christian school. And I got involved with choking on hair, and now I'm anti-hair. And so that's my major problem that I think I have with males mostly. Female hair, I don't see as being as abrasive as me remembering the coarse hair that I had to choke down when I was being abused in Christian school. But anyways, let's crack on. Again, it doesn't matter who and things.
I'll cut it before you come over.
Please trim your nether regions before I come and play with you.
Definitely.
And brainless, no stubble, man. That stuff burns. Okay.
Yeah. I'm tired of getting. I
know from personal experience. Okay, that stuff burns.
Yeah. Calm down. I know, bitch. I know.
Okay, so anyways, let's crack on a little bit more with.
Call me.
Okay. So born this way.
I was talking about my regular hair because at the moment I got kind of long hair.
Oh, I gotcha.
But somebody wants to pull it at the end of the month, so never mind.
Brainless. Jesus.
What?
Okay, well, let's do this since we're going to be talking about California very recently.
So if I set up a homeless encampment here, that's fine. But if I park here for 5 minutes, they're going to fine me $200? Got it.
Yes.
So if
yes.
Because
that's
there's
called a city ordinance.
Yeah, and there's a reason why people like you have made it so there's so many homeless around, because instead of like helping and sharing and getting taxes to be spread out differently, you are the fucking rich person that's making it so that people are becoming more homeless. California is really fucking difficult, and let's not go into California.
Oh my god!
I don't remember what thing it was on YouTube, but at one point, they were talking about Disney, and like, you don't want to know how many of the Disney employees of like Disneyland are fucking homeless. They've got a full-time big ass job, but are fucking homeless.
They can't the rent's so damn high, you can't, unless you live with multiple people, you can't afford rent.
Unless you want to,
weird to me.
Unless you want to run a sex dungeon, you can't fucking live by yourself anymore. God damn it!
I know.
That's why I ran one so many times. Anyways, let's crack on for a little bit more on this, which is calories don't count on holidays.
Of course they don't.
This weekend, let's remember that another way to honor our servicemen is to not send them to die in faraway conflicts that have nothing to do with us.
Oh, fuck you.
This guy,
In part,
this
he's
for
right.
A freaking dating app.
But most of those wars were started by America.
No, and the reason why we're there for the non-conflicts is because we're trying to do exactly the opposite. We're trying
and again. Just because you go overseas on a tour of duty doesn't mean you're freaking fighting in a fucking war.
Yeah, no, we're here to keep peace in all these countries, and just like Major Green Twat didn't understand, she said we need to get rid of all of the money being put into the whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The lady that came in from the military said it is not for us to be giving money to other countries to support them. What we're doing is we're making sure that all of the military stations that we have around the world have enough access to roads, water, food, and military support so we can keep taking care of these other countries. So it is not throwing money at Afghanistan.
No,
it's not throwing money at
but also it was one of those YouTubers that like tricks the mega people, but like they were oh, we got to make sure that we got to do stuff for America, and not give weapons to Ukraine and stuff like that. And then it's like, yeah, but that is good for America because that stimulates the American economy like fucking hell.
And the
it's
other
sad to say, but there's money in war.
Yeah,
sad to say, but true.
And the thing that the thing that the right wing here in the Americas is misconstruing is, especially with the Major Green Twat, she says we're throwing money at these countries. No, what we're doing is we're taking our old military equipment and we're sending it over there after being bought from the corporations, the companies over here. So we're giving them old
new
MR
stuff's always being made.
Yeah, and so what we're doing is we're giving them the old new stock. That's the best way to put it. And if you don't know what old new stock means, that means it is stuff where it gets put over and then somebody else gets to use it, or it's not past its prime, or it is something that we made then it is being put over to somebody else.
Like Ukraine has gotten American weapons that are, in America's eyes, obsolete. But against Russia, they're still like 20, 30 years ahead of the Russian army. You know,
or even the cartels or mafias or gangs in other countries. We're giving people these certain things that are a little bit better than what those places have. So hopefully you can hold down your area and keep it peaceful. But again, it's not money. It's not money going directly there.
That gives America a chance to invest in new weapons.
Yeah, and the other thing that we did when we gave all that money to Ukraine, through security monitor lizards streaming and or thing, we did not just throw money over. We actually gave a company money to pay for food supplies that sent it over. So we literally were not sending straight money over to Ukraine. We were giving money to give supplies to Ukraine. And that's the difference, is supplying and not just throwing money at them, which the heads of the mafias or cartels are going to get a hold of and take over. Unfortunately, that's what happened in South America when we gave 1,000 laptops to all the children. It became 1,000 laptops to the cartel because they went into the school system and just literally took all the laptops we gave them and then took them in and used them for themselves. That's a little bit different than what we're talking about, but that does happen every once in a while where we do give.
That just gives me the idea of putting bombs in those laptops. Oh, they got stolen.
I wish we would have known that, so we could have totally booby-trapped the fucking laptops and pretended that the kids had them and just literally just give them to the.
Well, that's always happened. There was, I forget what it was. It was in the 90s.
It was something, yeah,
2000s, and it was some countries were sending supplies to, and because of the political turmoil, there was no way to get the supplies to the people. They sat on the tarmac and just
took them all. Yeah. But that's not exactly what's happening right now with the things that are going on right
if
now.
stuff
So let's put it that way.
Airdropped, usually it gets picked up by the wrong people.
Yeah, but now we've got a little more logistics on that, so that's happening less and less, especially with the skirmishes that we're talking about right now. But anyways, let's crack on with.
Yeah, but if Marjorie Trader Green had her way, you'd all be speaking Russian.
Well, and or if everybody had their way, we'd all be speaking German right now. But anyways, let's crack on. Jawohl. Anyways, let's crack on.
It's interesting that young white men are only 10% of the population.
Wait, young white men are only 10% of what population, you dumb cunt? Because that is not the Americas you're talking about.
And still, they're the biggest fucking problem in the entire fucking world.
But this is not true. White men are not.
Yeah, no, but like.
And he's not defining he's not defining young.
No,
right?
No, of course. But if you're gonna talk about let's just say that he said this properly, which it doesn't matter. If he would have said war age men, and there's only 10% of them that is white, that may have almost led us to being
the demographic
close.
Is what matters, not the
Yeah. And so the way he's wording this is he's being very obtuse, and he is just letting this fucking dumb shit. So
because
anyways,
what he makes it sound like is the other 40% of the males, because you figure this would go 50-50, half female, half male.
Sure.
We'll just split it that way for the sake of the argument, make it easier.
Sure.
That means 40% are old white men.
Or
that's what he's saying.
Well, and or the other thing what he's really saying is
babies.
The rest are immigrants that are coming over here that are not white.
Oh, that's what he's pointing at. That's what he's
not. Yeah, and he's saying they're military age, but they're coming over here, but they're not going to fight for us. So we need more fucking white men to. It's redonkulous, and it's so stupid.
There are so many immigrant. Well, basically, your whole country is immigrant, but there's so many people that come to America that would fight for America.
Yeah,
like the people that come to America but the people that come to America because they're fleeing Russia or some other communist state, or
they're going to fight for us.
They're gay, or in a Muslim country, or non-Muslim in a Muslim country,
or women,
those are
coming
people
over
that
here.
would die for
us,
the
country.
But just for freedom.
Yeah,
that they will fight harder than the people that were grew up in freedom and with privilege.
So, anyways, let's crack on.
It's interesting that young white men are only 10% of the population, but 98% of the military deaths.
No,
citation needed on that motherfucking bullshit. Citation needed, motherfucker.
He's skewing statistics for sure.
No. He's literally out here.
Is he talking worldwide?
No, he's never wore a uniform in his fucking life either.
Dude, he's never been a Boy Scout even. He's a fucking loser.
I guarantee you.
Hey, don't fucking shame him for that. Okay, never mind.
Hey, if we're talking, hold on, if we're talking about the lowest form of being a part of, like, keeping the white people whites, or the whole thing, the first thing is Boy Scouts. Then it goes to being a part of the military, the cadets in high school for the Americas. Then it is going into the service, and then blah 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 blah. So this douche nozzle never even went to fucking Boy Scouts where he learned to tie a knot, or to have sex with a female virgin, or how to. I'm sorry. Shoot an arrow, to shoot a musket. I'm sorry. Most of us did learn how to have sex in Boy Scouts, but maybe that was with
Yes,
the
we all know you ate
Scoutmaster.
We get it.
That was probably a Scoutmaster. No, it was probably a Scoutmaster. But let's not talk about my history. Let's crack on with. Okay, so let's get into. Okay, so here is him talking about dating the right stuff.
No one is taking climate change seriously enough. The entire coastline is going to be underwater in 5 years.
No.
Then why did you just buy a new beach house?
Well,
because I'm a douche nozzle loser and I don't understand the concept of fucking what that means, you twat whistle. What a fucking loser.
This guy is the fucking worst.
Yeah, just wait.
Diet Coke, 2 large drinks. Thank you. When people ask what radicalized me, it's the fact that a $5 footlong now costs $13.
What?
But you just ordered 2 large drinks. So you and your best friend or the person holding the fucking camera are sharing something. So, and if you were actually give me 5 more milliseconds. If you actually went on the fucking app for fucking Subway, you would still get the fucking $5 fucking footlong, you dumb cunt.
What I want to know is
fault.
Why this guy?
Inflation, isn't it?
Why this guy? Everything is food related with this guy.
I don't know,
Have
but
you
I
noticed
think
that it's all surrounding food when he's doing it.
Oh,
okay.
Maybe
Hold
he
on,
thinks
hold
all
on.
women just want food.
No. Hold on. It's for a dating app. What do you do when you go on a date?
Yeah, but you don't take your date to Subway half the time. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get you, but that's what it is. He is pretending he's on a date with somebody, pretending that the right wing is the right stuff, and this is who you should be in front of when you date somebody.
If this is how he's doing his dating app, no one's going to be getting anybody.
No, that's why his fucking dating app is failing. That's why he's probably single. He probably doesn't have fucking a relationship. If he does, he's a fucking divorced dad who has 3 kids that he can't even fucking get fucking time to spend time with them because they fucking taken away from him because this is how much of a douche nozzle he is. Yeah, and his kids probably fucking hate him, especially if they know he does this. So let's go to. I just want to see him slosh around this steak.
Just so you know, if the government is allowed to break the law during emergencies, they're just going to keep creating emergencies.
When does the government break laws for emergency? Just because they're like, oh, we're going to throw more money into this thing, or there's a natural disaster and now we have to like make sure there's more security.
I think they're pointing at muscling people.
He's talking about white people storming the Capitol is what he's really talking about. So anyways, let's go over.
That Nazi coup.
Yeah, so
see the
that failed coup.
Yeah, that failed Nazi coup.
And honestly, he really does this in the same, like most of the same place. I feel like he does this in 3 different restaurants, and that's it.
He doesn't own these restaurants or has some sort of.
He probably has money in there.
Stake in those restaurants, right?
Yeah, no, he probably does. He probably does.
Because they'd be like, dude, you're in here all the time with your fucking camera. What's wrong with you? You know?
Yeah.
Get out.
Totally. Yeah. Okay, so here we go.
Yes, stupidity. He probably never had sex.
He probably never did.
He's probably a Well, no, him and his mom probably have fucked. But other than that, I don't think he's actually been. I feel like he's a mom fucker. But anyways, let's crack on.
He's a new term to mama's boy.
No, he's definitely probably a mama's boy inside of her vagina.
Mom wasn't around.
And you know what?
Then he'd know what a woman was.
And you want to know what? Date right, whatever the fuck your cunt ass name is. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. You've never had sex with your mama. Prove me wrong, which is a double negative, which never happens. So prove me wrong. You don't fuck your mom.
The government of Peru has done a horrible thing. They classified transgender people as mentally ill. Awful. I hope nothing like that ever happens in America.
Oh my Jesus Christ!
He's trying to be sarcastic.
Fucking hell, man!
And he's failing miserably.
I'm getting tendencies to never mind.
So fucking done with this guy. He is.
I know. No, me too. But we have to go over. We have to go over like 2 more things, and then we'll go over a palate cleanser, and we definitely have to. We have to definitely go over this bullshit.
This economy is so bad. $33 for toilet paper. We can't even afford to shit.
Yeah, $33 for a 24 pack. There's a 24 pack that's there that you're paying $30 for. That makes sense, you dumb cunt.
And if he's single, that 24 pack would last him a freaking year. Okay.
Yeah, no. But the problem
depends
is
on how much paper you need.
No, I'm just saying it would last him a long time, though.
The problem is he goes to so many fucking shitty restaurants. He has to fucking like shite out fucking diarrhea constantly. Yeah. So now he's trying about $32 for what did I say? A 24 triples pack.
Yeah, you know what? There's this thing called homemade stuff. Go out and do it yourself if you're going to bitch about the price.
You can do a lot of things. If you would just take all of those horrible outfits you have and use them as toilet paper, you'd have fucking a gazillion years of toilet paper, you twat. Literally.
Oh, and like what brand was he looking at? Was he looking at the top brand or the cheap ass shit?
Brand. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, again, no, we already know he was totally looking at the top brand, but again, he was looking at the 32 packs of fucking triple fucking wide fucking shit. Yeah, that's how much that costs now, you dumb cunt. What the fuck do you think is actually going on in this world?
I want 3-ply. Then you're gonna pay for 3-ply.
Yeah, and if you want if you want a 24 pack, then
that's how all that works. Oh, I'm sorry.
Literally. Exactly. Okay. We're gonna end on. Unfortunately, I already watched all this shit. So
keep in mind,
this is Los.
This guy is full of shit. So he never done wiping.
No, of course, that's exactly why he goes through so much motherfucking shite. So, anyways, let's go with free speech.
So, if you take down and burn the American flag, it's free speech. But if you burn other flags, it's hate speech. And
it's called freedom of expression. But okay, we'll take freedom of speech.
No. But also.
And technically, it's illegal to burn the American flag. So
yes, but the Supreme Court has made it. No, the Supreme Court has made it okay to do that. It is freedom of expression.
No, but also there are situations where you have to.
No, he's talking about when you're like protesting and stuff.
Oh yeah,
these protesters that burn the flag. Now, if you're disposing of it, there's a certain way to dispose of it.
Yeah. Okay. So really quick. So when you're burning the American flag, most of the time people are not like yelling out just threats. Right. When people are burning the other flags, let's just put it that way, they're usually like death to the Dems. Mm-hmm. That's the problem. It's not you burning the flag. If
you are not American and you're say burning a Mexican flag, yes, that would be considered a hate crime. That is not your flag to frickin' burn.
Yeah, and most of the time people are yelling, "Kill the beeps!" while they're doing it. That's your problem, brah. It's not that you're burning a flag per se.
It's not what you're doing; it's how you're doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Brah.
Yeah, but and also it's I don't know, it's kind of stupid, but
That's just disrespectful.
Like it's fucking piece of cloth.
I don't like people, that burn the American flag to make a point, or any flag to make a point. I do not like that.
We should not.
Disrespectful.
We
should not do it.
In a way, but also like America is so fucking horny for their flag. Like that is just fucking ridiculous. You have fucking kids in school pledging allegiance to your fucking flag.
You'll find most countries.
Wait, and other people are indoctrinating the kids.
I don't know if we're doing that as much anymore, but sure, yes, I would do that.
When my kids were in school, I don't think they said the pledge every day. It was like every.
I don't think that's a
we did it every day when I was growing up. It was a constant thing.
We all did that for sure.
Yeah. But
in Catholic school, you have to say the Lord's Prayer before and after every class.
Yeah. But see, they won't say that's indoctrination, but they'll say us pledging the flag is indoctrination.
Mm-hmm.
Religion is
talk amongst yourself for like 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
What are we going to talk about? We talked about her before in Southern California a couple of years ago, where she took down the American flag and put up the pride flag and made the kids say the Pledge of Allegiance to that. That is indoctrination. As well.
That is taken.
And she's like,
that's the exact same thing. Yeah. That's what America is doing with their flag.
They sit there what I'm saying is people like that sit there and bitch about the American flag, but then it's like you're making the kids do this to this flag because the American flag, as she put it, made her uncomfortable.
Well, you've got Trump putting his face on the American flag. That I find that so fucking disrespectful.
He is very disrespectful. He doesn't give a shit. He
cares about nothing but Trump and dollars.
It's him or nothing. It's him or nothing.
Trump and dollars is all what he cares about.
That's one thing I'm learning going through that debate. It's all him. Everything's about him. You know?
Him.
Him. He's a class A narcissist.
That is what a lot of people have been saying, and even people
And that makes sense. And I was on the same page with you. In Christian school, I think that's what you were trying to say.
Wait, there is a Christian
we went over
flag?
all that. The private Christian schools.
There are no public Christian schools. They're all private.
No.
Yeah. And then they were the ones
Christian
that made us do the whole pledging our allegiance to the Bible and the Jesus and the priest and to not tell when he molests us. Anyways, I'm sorry.
What year did in the Pledge of Allegiance? When did the religious part get added again?
50.
That was a long time ago, and it has actually fallen.
Yeah,
and it's fallen out of it now.
Under God, like that. I think that technically should be illegal. That you have separation of state and church.
Now we had what state, Mama, that fucking made it to where the fucking 10 commandments had to be fucking presented in the state.
I don't remember now.
It's like I don't know. And anyways, we'll talk about that later.
Was it like a state capital or something that wanted to?
It was
install the 10 commandments, but it was on public land.
Georgia. Well, no. There's a thingy-mabobber that. Hey, Jester. There was a state that just said that all the 10 commandments would be put in all
should be in schools,
classrooms.
I recall that, but I can't remember what state it was.
Yeah.
As
I don't know.
Colorado has now got the 10 commandments back there, haven't they?
No, not Colorado. Not Colorado.
But technically, in the Bible, and Commander would back me up on this, in the Torah, there's like 613 commandments.
Yeah, that's completely.
There's actually far more commandments. So it doesn't matter what we're doing; we're sinning either way.
There was like 20 odd commandments. A lot of them were covet. You know, one was thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's donkey.
Yeah.
Things like that. Just ridiculous thing.
Exactly.
You know,
I think part of that is the same.
Shows.
So
I think that's part of that is the same as why there are some very ridiculous laws. Somebody did stupid shit, and they gotta say like, "Oh, fuck,
yep,
we gotta make a law for that."
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, it was Louisiana.
So
the chat was right.
Yeah. Okay. There we
But
go.
it looks like they're suing. Oh, parents are suing over the mandate.
Yeah. No, it's probably going to get flipped very.
It's something that came out yesterday and today. People are suing over it, which is typical.
I thought
you want to know?
Oklahoma too is requiring it.
Yeah, and you want to know
a lot of your southern states.
Yeah, you want to know my favorite thing about? You want to know my favorite thing about this?
It wasn't and not southern states. What make you think that?
It's always southern states. Anyways,
well, we have some states aren't southern; they're kind of southern, kind of middle that do this too.
Yeah, the Midwest, like Oklahoma and Kansas, South Dakota and stuff in Canada. Yeah. So, anyways, let's crack on. What I want to say is my favorite thing about this fucking bullshit, that when they fucking made it like legal for this to be presented in classrooms, is they said it's a historical document.
Right. No, it isn't. It's fictional.
There's no historic. Yeah, there's no. Again, we are okay with people believing in the Bible and the blah blah blah. That's not a historical document because there's 3 different versions of the 10 Commandments and different versions of the blah 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 Bible, and it matters on if you're Jewish or if you're Christian, and if you're
and which translation you're reading.
Which
exactly. So it's hilariously silly.
And 7 of them don't even mean anything.
They literally say, "Do not believe in another God." They literally say, "Don't believe in another God."
If they want it to be that already shows that God says there are multiple gods, but if they want it as a historical feature, then it should be in Hebrew.
True.
Yeah, it should be written in fucking the language that it was. But anyways,
as a school to stick it to them, like put it up in Hebrew. Oh, that would be fucking awesome.
They'd never do that because that shows Judaism, and they'd fucking hate that. But anyways, let's crack on.
Mom, I want to get my lip pierced. Honey, you are not mature enough to make that decision. Now, come on, it's time for your hormone therapy.
That's not how that fucking works, you idiot.
Oh, fucking hell.
Kids
YouTube. We do not agree.
Therapy. Oh, my God.
Slim, no. Like, he is spouting so fucking much shit. I'm just going to play it one more time.
Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and/or hosts. They do not explicitly or necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by this channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during this program.
Holy fuck, man. This guy is spouting some fucking shit.
This is a problem these people have. They think puberty blockers are hormone therapy.
No.
Not the same thing.
And not just that, but they think that fucking just a therapy with a therapist is cutting off their genitals and fucking doing replace. No, literally, you're supposed to go through this many fucking years of certain therapy, and then we're talking about with the parents and a doctor and all these people going together doing the blah blah blah. It's not just a kid walking into the counselor.
I want to be a girl today. Okay, here's hormones. That's not how that happens.
And or a 13-year-old just walks into their fucking school therapist office and says, "I feel like I'm a blah," and they just go in and they just fucking chop off their genitalia and give them the right thing. No, that's not how this works, you dumb cunts. Like, most of the time, there's not even bottom surgery. Wait till after they're 18, and very rarely is it something that happens for top surgery before people are 18. So, like, Jesus,
guy's an idiot.
Christ. I know, and
I really feel like I want to smash something.
I know. Okay.
And also, like, the hormone blockers are to give them a chance to think about it.
Right.
Yeah, and the other thing about hormone blockers that people on that side don't talk about is if there's a 13-year-old girl that starts getting her period, it's a way to like push that back a couple years so she doesn't have to like start going through all of that fucking transitioning.
A friend of mine's daughter started having her period when she was 3 years old.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah. I've heard 6 years old.
That's crazy.
And she had to go on these hormone blockers. I'm guessing that's what they
Well,
were.
guess what? In the U.S., she wouldn't be able to. It wouldn't be available in a lot of states. My daughter, my daughter is paranoid because she has endometriosis and has to take birth control pills to keep it at bay.
Yeah.
And she's like, Mom, they could take away birth control for women.
Yep.
And it's like, I need it medically. It's not because I'm, for sex. I need it medically.
Yeah.
And here, that's the issue.
Yep.
Exactly.
So she's freaked out, and I'm just like,
and it should be everybody that is involved in the medical process to go through those processes, and other people like would a school nurse, a teacher, and or a government official should have nothing to fucking do with any of that bullshit.
No.
Like, it's redonkulous.
No, most definitely not.
Okay, so
we need to keep the government out of the healthcare. I'm sorry, we have to do that.
We need to keep the government out of our pants. God damn it. Anyways. So
well, not necessarily out of the healthcare, but definitely out of deciding what people can do with their body.
Well,
that's considered healthcare, though, to me.
It's old American men that are allowed to do that, apparently.
Well, and that's the thing is that the white men that are trying to
that still, if a woman comes in and asks for like any medical thing, and they say, "Oh, what does your husband think of this?" You'd get fucking shot.
Yep.
Point blank in the face. I'll do it for you.
Yep.
Trust me, I'll do it. Fucking hell,
dragon.
What?
So, anyways, let's crack on. Birth control is an easy way to control your hormones.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
I sometimes need to control my hormones. Never mind.
So, anyways, let's crack on. We're gonna end with this as a palate cleanser, and then once again, everybody, my birthday is tomorrow, and the 4th happens. And same with Mama's and Skits and Crushers.
Can't be. If it's Slim's birthday, it can't be your birthday.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, everyone!
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're now of age in the UK.
I'm totally.
Can I make one
of
request?
Age?
Please go ahead. Go ahead.
Can we not play that fucking douche noddle ever again? He's just the fucking worst.
I'm pretty sure we're not going to play him unless he gets charged with sexually abusing somebody, or finding out that they're like
this actually made me fucking aggressive.
Dude, you didn't even watch all of them. I had to watch.
I don't
like
fucking
all
care.
of them.
I want to fucking rip his fucking
throat
throat out. Well, sorry.
Well, happy late birthday.
In Minecraft.
So, anyways, let's crack on. We're gonna end with
Happy late
this.
birthday.
Well, happy birthday, NANA.
Yes, and so
all close together. Yay.
Yeah. We're all what's it called?
And happy birthday to Canada as well.
Yeah, happy birthday to Canada. So, anyways, we're gonna end on this.
You're still blaming you, even though it's your birthday.
You made me want
to. We're gonna end this as a palate cleanser.
Okay.
The transpositions.
Yes.
Oh, everybody goes
it's a channel.
there.
It's a YouTube channel.
Yeah. So we're gonna end on this.
That's what she said.
Exactly, Timothy.
Hey there, lover, I got a deal for you. Two in the pink and one in the stink, it's true. It's not a dream, it's not a joke. Just let me in, I'll make you moan. Got one in
It's not
the
an
pink
AI
and one
voice.
in the stink. It's a recipe for a good time. I think don't be shy.
That's a good voice.
Give it a try. You'll be feeling good and you'll be flying high. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds wild. But trust me, lover, it's worth a try. Just let me do my thing.
Okay. That wasn't as much fun as I thought it was going to be. So we definitely have to do this. You all know what I'm going after. Just give me a second.
I don't.
I can't believe that I did not subscribe, but we have to go with. Oh, there we go. What? Why is it not showing me? Okay. We'll just do it this way. This is the easiest way to do it.
Yeah, YouTube maybe being a pain. Sometimes it does that. Oh, nice, Commander.
What?
400 special on the dirt.
Oh yeah, I might be late that stream.
We'll see. But anyways, let's crack on with this.
There we go.
Proudly on the wall in Sweden stands a fine and wooden pole. A gift of central
Well, hopefully this
gesture, I understand.
Great-grandfather Olaf,
the holy dildo,
carved with great love. A tool to pass on down, learning from above. Some may laugh and scoff, but they'll never know the sacred connection. The holy dildo may bestow. Oh, the holy dildo, carved with great love. A tool to pass on down, learning from above. Made from solid birch wood, a symbol from the past, honoring the legacy, a dildo inserted fast. Oh, the holy dildo, carved with great love, a tool to pass on down, learning from above. Grandfather always spent hours molding and carving this dildo, so calling to leave a legacy and guide us through life divine. Oh, the holy dildo, carved with great love, a tool to pass on down, learning from above.
Okay, all right, folks. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, guys.
Yes. If I end up not camping as long, then I will let everybody know.
We'll have fun.
We'll probably still do a birthday thingy some way, shape, or form, maybe next week or something.
Right.
But I need to get out into the wilderness and do mushrooms and just get back into the wilderness again, which I haven't done for years.
Never needed that.
Yeah, and so I'm most likely we're going to do that for the next couple of days, or I always say we, because I'm used to being with a significant other. It's been a long time since I've been a single, but I will be up in the wilderness doing that. And hopefully we'll take videos and photos and stuff of us being stupid.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. And then when I come back, I'll let everybody know. And then next week will be normal until Friday to Sunday. I will be in the Californias and we'll be making a bunch of content. Skits and I will be hanging out a bunch with his roommates, and we'll be doing all kinds of fun stuff and things. And then we'll be Flat Earth
doing fun
pizza.
stuff with that sexy skits fucker, right?
Yeah, I finally get to go see his sexy ass in person.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Don't forget to
All
take
right.
your holy dildo so you can hold
Yes, take it.
I will definitely ring a
thing around it. Hold the holy dildo.
All right, so thank y'all very much for being here.
Slim.
We'll see you,
Thank you guys.
in the near future. I don't know when that's going to be 100%, but when we do the next stream, I'll let everybody know. Just pay attention to the decimal courts. I'm going to probably take a couple of days off, and I've got a lot of other things coming up in the near future. Kat, who came up on Thursday, her and I said we are going to make content together. We're going to make a bunch of instant stuffs like a bed of nails, broken glass, maybe sex furniture, and maybe we'll be doing scenes together. I don't know, but we'll let everybody know when that happens, when she comes back up here again. And she's my snake charmer lady. So you may be meeting her snake or both of her snakes in the near future as well on stream. So thank you all very much. We'll see you all in the next goes. You all are amazing.
Have a good day.
Yes, and we'll see you in the near future. So everybody say bye.
See you all in the side chat. Bye.
Bye.